Hello and welcome.
Today's going to be fantastic. Go on, tell them what it is about today.
Today we're going to do Ursha's secret ingredient to happiness.
That's right, because for years and years and years, me and happiness, we were miles apart. And one of the things that I want to teach you today is a follow-up of what we talked about last week, being outside of your comfort zone. And happiness begins outside of your comfort zone. So I'm going to teach you the strategy that I teach in my workshops and I do with my one-on-one clients, and I help break down what's going on that you don't even probably know about. And now that you understand it, you can start changing your reality. And when you start changing your reality, everything changes. You change the outcome. Therefore, you feel less frustrated, have more fulfillment. Of course, that's going to lead to way more happiness. Isn't that right?
Absolutely, 100%.
And just before we get started, I really want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to every single person that not only attended the book launch, like I think we just blew the book launch out of the water. It was fantastic. The support and the love was outstanding. And at the end of this video today, I've got a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful gift that I was gifted from my beautiful tribe that I'm going to share with you. So this episode is dedicated to my ultimate you ladies who just give me so much love and so much support, and they make me want to be a better person. So ladies, this episode is for you today. So I'm just curious, and I'm actually wondering, how many people today are listening to the podcast that are feeling a little bit trapped? They're feeling a little bit stuck. In fact, it might even be Groundhog Day. You're doing the same shit, you're getting the same outcome, and now you're starting to get a little bit pissy. You're starting to judge other people because you've been judging yourself for a long time. You want more, you want to be more, but you don't know how to do it, and you don't know why you keep self-sabotaging yourself. Because if that's you, good news, girlfriend, we've got an episode for you today, and you might want to take some notes. So if you're out walking today, don't you put me on pause. Don't you put Sam on pause. You make sure you keep listening, and then you go back and then you do pause. Now, if you're listening to the audio today, we're going to share a little diagram with you. We're also going to share a video with you. So you may want to switch on to the YouTube version of this. Or if you're visual, you're going to get it regardless.
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
Yes. 100%. I'll just say yes. Yes. That's correct.
So where should we start?
I reckon you should get the comfort zone thing doing going on. Yeah.
My comfort zone.
Yes.
Can I use it? I'll use that glass jar.
Yeah.
That's right. Comfort zone. Right? I know it's my FYB jar. I call this a comfort zone. Now, the comfort zone is not really this size. So for people listening on the audio, I'm holding up a glass jar right now. It's a goldfish bowl. The goldfish bowl is this size. It's tiny. You can put the goldfish bowl in the palm of your hand.
And a goldfish can't really fit in it. That's how small it is. The goldfish is stuck in the bowl with lips sucked on one end, tail jammed up on the other. It's small.
Wow.
Let's give real... For those of you listening, you've got to be able to get the visual right.
So this is the goldfish bowl. And this is where you're swimming. You're the goldfish inside the bowl, and you are swimming around the goldfish bowl. So the same two eyes looking at the same two world, looking at the same two planet. So that's what you're doing 24/7, right? That's what's happening. And when you're in the goldfish bowl, you're stuck, right? You're in the blame, shame, and complain game. So you're blaming other people for making progress. You're shaming them in some way, shape, or form, even if it's in your head, right? You're complaining about them. You're complaining about your neighbor. You're complaining about the person that's doing the things that you want to do. You're complaining about other people that are making success because they're living your dreams, and you get a little bit pissy about it. Like, do you know those types of people? Maybe you've been one of those people. I was going to say people. Maybe you have been one of those people. Maybe when you're scrolling through Facebook and you just don't celebrate other people's wins. Like you just look at it, you just do this, right? If you find yourself doing that and someone else is succeeding, that's triggering you, girlfriend. Like you're like, they're doing something. And instead of addressing it and stepping outside of your comfort zone, which is your goldfish bowl, you're deciding to stay stuck in your goldfish bowl and pack a sad.
Perfect.
Aren't you? That's what that is. But it's small, right? So let's have a think about what it feels like to be in your comfort zone. So we're in the blame, shame, and complain game, right? So what happens to people that are in here, Sam?
They're basically very unhappy.
Number one.
Very unhappy.
You're unhappy. You're not making any form of progress when you're in your comfort zone. Because remember, this guy's a little bit smaller, right? So you're just swimming. Same shit every day. And then the same shit the next day. So it's like Groundhog Day. Okay. So what else are people thinking and feeling living in the comfort zone, in their comfort zone?
They can see problems all the time. They can find the problems. And you know those people that the minute you say something, they tell you all the things that are wrong with it and all the things that could go wrong.
I have to admit, I have been guilty of that quite a bit. Like my eyes are heightened for fault, right? They're heightened for fault. Like, are you the type of person that walks into a meeting, right? Or maybe you walk into the job site, or maybe you walk into someone else's home, and instead of celebrating and praising them, right, you may pick up all the crap that's going wrong. Like maybe that's you and maybe it's not. But I know I've been guilty of that. And that's because you're stuck in your own comfort zone, right? You're laser focused on the crap around you and it's highlighting your own crap. So rather than sit in your own shit, you're going to go and pick shit on other people. You're going to pick up on theirs. Do you get that? I hope so. Does that make sense?
It's like when you're in the goldfish bowl. The bowl is like wearing glasses, like magnified glasses, and you're the little goldfish inside, and everything is magnified, and you see everything in like size 10, boom, 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 bad, all the time.
Yeah.
And the other thing you do is you see failure all the time. You see failure before you see success. So when somebody does something, instead of telling them all the things they did awesome, instead you tell them all the things they did shit.
You don't do anything. You don't move. You don't take risks. You have no risks around you. So I'm going to share with you a story when I lived in my comfort zone. And I do live in my comfort zone. We go back into the comfort zone, right? We'll get there in a minute. I call this my FYB jar. So if you haven't watched that YouTube, that's worth a watch. Trust me, that's worth a watch. I'm trying to think what we call that series, but it doesn't matter, right? So when I was living in my comfort zone that I can remember, I was struggling with anxiety and I was struggling with depression. I also happened to be agoraphobic at the time. And so for those people that don't know what that means that you're stuck in your house. You can't leave your house. And if you do leave your house, you are likely to end up in some form of panic or some form of anxiety attack. And so that was my life. So my life was my goldfish bowl, right? And we all have our goldfish bowl. It doesn't matter where you are on the spectrum of life, right? We all have it. So I was living in that goldfish bowl. And I just want to share with you what was happening, what was my thinking, right? What was my actions? So I was struggling with anxiety and I was struggling with depression. So the anxiety started first, which then turned into depression, which then turned into agoraphobia. I know, it's like a transition, right? And when I was living like that, my goldfish bowl was really small. So all I saw around me was my house. Like I saw my bedroom, I saw the bathroom, and I saw the lounge. So I want you to think about for a second, if you had a life like that, where you were isolated from other people, you weren't doing anything different, or you were same shit, right? You weren't having any experiences and you weren't growing as such. What do you think your thinking would be like? Who do you think that you would be aligning with? So I was living on the sickness benefit at the time. I wasn't able to go out and socialize. I wasn't able to go out to coffee. I wasn't able to go shopping. I wasn't able to go to the library or go swimming or go to the gym or any of all of that stuff. I wasn't able to work. So everything had collapsed in my environment. So when you live a life of isolation like that, there's a consequence. And the consequence for me this just got smaller and smaller. My comfort zone got smaller and smaller. I got really angry, really resentful, and really judgmental about other people. Like, I used to hate my flatmates at that time, hate them. Like, don't hate a lot of things nowadays, but I hated them. I resented them so much because they could go to work. Like, they could actually go to work. So what type of people do you think I was attracting? So knowing that we're all energy, and when we go out into the world, we're attracting the same energy. What type of person do you think I was attracting?
The Debbie Downers, the people that would sit in the Downy down with you and talk about all the bad stuff that's going on around you. Those would commiserate with you. They listen to your stories and add to those stories.
There was no green and growing in there. There was no green and growing, because shit attracts shit. Yes, it does. Shit attracts, right? So you want to make sure that the energy that you're putting out in the universe is going to, it's coming back to you, because I just shared that with you. You want to make sure that you are lit up every single day, and you are aligning with people that are not stuck, that are not brown and rotting. And in order for you to do that, you're going to have the courage and the bravery, like a little goldfish, right, to jump out of your bowl. Now imagine that was your little bowl. That's your little bowl. And this is what I call Magic Island. So for those people on the audio, what I'm doing right now is I'm holding up a little goldfish bowl. Well, let's just say it's a little glass. I'll grab Sam's glass, right? But we get the idea, because I like the idea of a goldfish bowl. So it's little. And we have to go to Magic Island. That's what we want to do. Sam?
Magic Island.
Sam? No. I was going to give it. I'm trying to subtly say to her, can you hold Magic?
We're just playing dead.
So this is you, right? And now you're like, okay, I see all those people over there. They've got what I want. It's called happiness. It's called fulfillment. It's called excitement. They seem like they're doing adventures that I want to have. They've got families that I want to have. They've got property like I want to have. They've got success in their business like I want to have. They've got the body that I want to have. They've got the mindset of what I want to have. So here's you. So here was me stuck in what I called my little dungeon, calling myself Handy Andy, the dish pig. I had a name for myself back then, right? So I was the goldfish, swimming, getting stuck. Had to jump out and into the big wide ocean. What happens in the big wide ocean, Sam?
Sharks.
You go straight to sharks. Sharks. What about crabs and jellyfish?
They can't kill you like sharks. Sharks come and they bite you, they take your limbs, and you die. Sharks.
That's what happens. So look, this is what happens. And when you go out of your comfort zone, right, you're in the ocean, there could be some little, it could be a little bit of turbulence in that ocean. And then you see everybody, like all of you, the friends that you thought had your back, that were supporting you. They're all in there doing the same thing. And then you see these people over there, and then you see all these obstacles in the way, like the jellyfish, like the whale sharks, Shame. Like the whale shark.
Like the big waves that are coming, and there was a big current.
Big tsunamis coming to try and drown you, right? And you got to keep swimming. And so you jump and you dive, and then all of a sudden something happens because your brain wants to keep you safe. So you're trying something new, and then all of a sudden you fail. And let me tell you, you don't fail. You never fail. You can't fail unless you give up. So you keep going, and there's so many steps. There's so many learnings, and there's so many opportunities, and there's so many scary things in the friggin' water. So of course it's normal that you're going to go, whoops, holy shit, there's new people here. This is a new environment. I've got to jump backwards and go into my comfort zone.
Safe in there.
Safe.
I want to go hang out with Debbie over there, because Sam over here is way too cool.
I like the way that you say that. And this is what happens when people decide they want to join a gym. They jump out of their comfort zone. And if they don't have a supportive community and create a new tribe, they will go back. Guess who else goes back? You do, sister. You do. So my number one rule and hack about happiness is make sure you align yourself with the right people. You must align yourself with the people that dream the same, that want you to succeed. And guess what? Over at Magic Island, those people want you to succeed. You have people like me and Sam that are standing on the edge of Magic Island and we are yelling at you. We're like, come, grab your hands and we're going to pull you. We don't care. We'll come and swim out to you. We'll fight the shark with you and we will drag you to Magic Island.
Fish will fight the shark with you.
Yeah, Sam probably won't.
I probably won't.
You'll ride the whale.
I'll ride the whale. I'll do everything else. I'll be on the dolphin. I'll kill the shark for you.
And so what we tend to do is we go back. Why? Because the brain loves security and safety. It wants you to stay the same. It doesn't want you to grow. And once you can wrap your head around that, you're like, whoa, that's why it's so hard. That's why you keep self-sabotaging. Goldfish, get shitty, get mad, jump out of the bowl. Oh, too scary over here. People don't know me. People don't like me. Everyone's more intelligent than me. They're more skinnier than me. They've got better clothes than me. Whatever bullshit excuse you're making up, goldfish jumps backwards, self-sabotage. Oh,
Wow. Nailed it.
wow. So you've got to keep swimming. And our number one rule is you must align yourself with people that are going to be your biggest cheerleaders. Why? Because when you do something outside of your comfort zone, it scares out of you. Like it does. Not only does it scare out of other people, but it scares it out of you. Get scared. And when you get scared, remember, you go backwards and you jump in the goldfish bowl where you don't have any fun or fulfillment. You don't grow anymore. You play the blame, shame, and complain game. And so sometimes you go backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. And then you just got to keep swimming like a real cool Nemo. You just got to, I'm coming, Sam.
But
I'm coming, Sam.
But Nemo never wanted to be on his own. Nemo always had somebody. So, like every time Nemo went out, he had Dory. And so him and Dory went together and then it was okay. And then when he lost Dory, he found the turtle guys and they were okay because they took care of him. So Nemo was never alone because he couldn't get to where he needed to be on his own. It was too scary. Hey.
Sam's like, yeah,
go Nemo.
Go Nemo. Go Nemo. So you have to be a Nemo. That's what you need to do. Now you've got to be a Nemo and you've got to find your tribe. So when we're just starting our Body by Design, right, which is our new online weight loss program. And we're starting a beta program, which is the first introduction to the program. Can you believe it? It's actually fully sold out. Like, not only is it sold out, we took on an extra 10 people. Like, we were like, no, we are capping it. Like, this is just going to be like a full-on 6-week program for women to support them when it comes to emotional eating, the women that are self-sabotaging themselves, the women that put weight on and take weight off, the women that are yo-yo dieting their whole lives, the women that have had hormone imbalances. We've designed a program for them that's going global. Now, this is what my ladies in that challenge are going to be. They're like, who are Ursula and Sam? We don't know who these people are. And then they're going to jump out of their comfort zone. So now they're already out of their comfort zone because we've opened a Facebook page. They're having to go live on the page. Okay, most of them are not going live. They're putting a photo up and saying, hi, I'm blah, blah. And this is why I'm here and this is what I want to achieve. Now, for most people to go outside of their comfort zone, not with their same community and environment, you bet that is scary. They're going to have to put on their big girl undies, right? And some people out of the whole group are not going to do that. They're going to stay hiding and they're just going to watch and they're going to be the little observer because it's too scary. Their brain saying to them, don't be seen.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm the biggest person in the room. I'm the oldest person in the room. I'm the whitest person in the room. I'm the most underdressed person in the room. I'm the most unintelligent person in the room. They're going to come up with so many excuses. And tonight we're going to be running our launch party for them. It's going to be scary for them. Some of them are going to put their camera on and some of them won't. Some of them will be listening to the replay tomorrow and go, holy shit, she's talking about me. Yes, I am talking about you if you were in the launch party last night, right? So they're going to do that. I'm wondering, right, where that's happening in your life. So what's happening in your life right now that is scary as, and you know that you need to do it, but you're not doing it. You say it all the time, it's not right. I can't do it. Like some people say, oh, I'm going away or I've got my birthday or, like it's never too late to step out of your damn comfort zone. Put that on repeat. What did I just say?
It's never too late to step out of your damn comfort zone.
I had to have a breath because I was going to start saying it. Right? So if we can do it, so can you. So we want you to start swimming because when you get to Magic Island, what's going to happen? we're going to be their number one.
It's awesome.
We're going to be the biggest cheerleaders.
You're going to feel amazing. Your confidence is going to go up. You're going to celebrate other people around you. You're going to smile and laugh. You're going to feel like
you take responsibility.
A better person.
Yeah, you take responsibility. You feel better about yourself.
You take action. You take more
so much action, and you have more risks
because you've just swum with the sharks, and it was okay. You didn't lose a limb. You got out the other side, and you're like on this cool island with like cocktails and fun and great music and happy people who are like celebrating you.
And we tonight are going to have that celebration. So we have had a month of doing market research for our Body by Design program. So we're like, well, we don't know if we can go online, and what happens if people don't want to do it online? And we just had excuse after excuse after excuse, right? And we're like, and we just didn't have the time. Like we are time poor. We're like, no. Then we just started doing some market research, and we're like, no, we're just going. We're going, and we're going to trial it. We're just going to trial it. We're going to offer a really good rate for these ladies to come on. It's ridiculously cheap rate. And then we're going to support them, encourage them, love them, because they trusted us enough to jump on our VIP list. They just did it. They're, yes, done. Yes, done. Yes, done. Yes, done. We're like, whoa, okay, we are doing the challenge. But we were here. We had self-doubt. We blamed our time. We blamed 40 years experience in the health and wellness industry, and we had doubt. Like, I don't actually know anyone that's been in the industry longer than me and Sam. That's how ancient we are. I certainly don't know anyone that's transformed as many women's lives from a weight loss perspective. There is no one I know in New Zealand that's transformed lives at the level that we have done. And then you times that by 2 for 20 years, right? We still had self-doubt. So I want you to know that self-doubt is normal. It's normal. And we're making excuses. You too will make excuses. Tonight, guess what? All the people are on Magic Island, and we get to party with them. Like, we get to hang out with them because we rode the waves. Sam avoided the sharks. I jumped on the wave. Sam swam faster than the sharks. Not like me. Like, I'm just quite happy to hang out with them. Like, if there's a whale shark, I'll be like,
the whale sharks are fine.
Come take me for a ride. Yeah. Like, there's a shark.
There's a great white cat.
Come here, shark. That's what I would do to a shark.
Yeah. Don't you touch my missus.
Come here now. So, right, what happens on Magic Island is the support crew that is your vibe, is your tribe, and your vibe are going to be waiting for you to show up. So your tribe is, your vibe, your tribe is waiting. They're just like, you can do it. So when you step out of your comfort zone and you align with the right people, this is the critical point. You must align with the right people, because if you align with the people that are doom and gloom, that are still sitting in their comfort zone, oh no, sister. Because when you jump out, those bastards they're going to throw you a life raft.
And then they'll tell you, I told you so.
You couldn't do it.
Yeah, I knew you couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should never have joined the gym. I told you wouldn't have been. You would have gone.
Gym for?
What a waste of time. I told you not to go on that diet. You never lose weight. You always put it back on again. You never stick to it.
And you know those people, because those people, they go out for chocolate cake with you. When you put on weight, you lose weight. They also go drinkies with you on a Friday afternoon. They also go out to dinner with you and they make you have that last dessert. They also say sleep in and don't go for a walk. Like, those are all those people. They're also complaining and shaming and blaming other people. They're talking about all the other friends that are succeeding. Like, I know, because I lived in it. So you can't try and hide it from me, because I know you can't. Right. So when we're in Magic Island, you get to celebrate you. And the people, when you land on Magic Island, I can't even explain the buzz. And I want to share with you today what happened to me last week. So what happened to me last week is I became an author. Well, that was pretty profound. It was just like, it's been a phenomenal journey. And I was processing a lot of emotions, which will be a later podcast, that I was really struggling with. And I just leaned into the emotions and I went with the ride, and I woke up on Friday morning and it was book launch in the afternoon, which was 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 11 in Australia. And I was feeling emotionally fatigued. And a really good friend of mine, my vibe is my tribe, right? So my tribe, someone in my tribe showed up. Someone that was there for me when I needed them. I was like just about at Magic Island. So I'm like coughing up water on the island thinking, I just can't do this. And I'm sitting there thinking about every excuse. And then my tribe showed up. And what happened is it was like 10 o'clock. I was still half in my night. I hadn't even done my hair and makeup. Jokes, because I don't wear makeup. But anyway, I didn't do my hair and makeup, did I?
No.
I just was like, okay, so I probably didn't even wash my face. But what happened is I'm going to share this with you. And she said, we've got a gift for you. And I was like, she walked in with a massive bunch of beautiful sunflowers, which are my all-time favorite. And I just was like, what? And then she's like, you have to push this QR code. I was like, why do I need to push a QR code? Like, I don't even know what QR codes are. Got there, and I'm going to share this with you. This was the gift that I got from every person that was celebrating me that day. And when I say every person, these are the ladies that are in my private coaching group, my Ultimate You group. And this is what they did for me. I'm the facilitator of the group, and they celebrated me. So I'm not going to cry, Sam, because I cried lots of tears on the day. But I really wanted to share this with you because this is what's possible if you vibe differently. You get to hang out with crazy, amazing people like this. So let's see if we can share the screen with everybody. I hope that this is going to work for you. Whoa, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm going.
Are you sharing the sound?
Sharing the dream. Here we go.
Oh, can you share the sound? All right, I'm going to have a drink at the same time.
Hey Ursh, I just want to quickly say how awesome it is that you are now a co-author of a book. Like, I also want to say that it is absolutely amazing of you to share your truth, even though it was probably really difficult, but all the lives you will be changing because of this is astronomical. You are awesome, and we all love you, and we're all so proud of you, and I can't wait to read your chapter.
Oh my God, Ash, you have become a published author. That's freaking amazing. You're so inspiring and so talented. And we just love that you take on so many challenges and smash them out of the park, which shows us that anything is possible. We're totally high-fiving you all the way from Tahiti.
Tahiti!
And because of you, we now know that we can live our life by design.
Yes!
Congratulations, Ash.
Congratulations. It's your first book that you are co-authoring with other phenomenal coaches. And I can't wait for your own personal book. This has just been another step in your phenomenal journey for yourself, because you've helped so many incredible women around you, including myself. And I can't thank you enough for that. To be able to share your story, to be able to forgive yourself for whatever your story is in the book, which we will find out.
Nicely said, Betty.
It's truly amazing. Sharing from the heart is what you do, and you help others like myself and everyone else in this amazing group to share their journey in a safe place, and that's what I love. And you continually do that every single day of your life. You what else can I say? You're just phenomenal. You just keep going, you just reach out to others, you keep helping others, you keep upskilling, you keep stepping up and just continually grow. And then to be able to launch your first podcast so that time ago, and now you're on YouTube and it's with Sam, and it's just amazing. I actually look forward to those, and it's really good that you take away little bite-sized snippets from your podcasts and your coaching sessions, and I thank you for all the coaching that you've given to me. I congratulate you on this amazing, phenomenal launch that's happening tomorrow. I only hope that I could all be there. I'll try and make some time, but we will see. Otherwise, have an epic day. Celebrate it. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate for getting this journey to this stage of your life, and I can't wait for the next one. Have an epic launch tomorrow. If I can't be there, I'm sending you all loves and hugs. Have a beautiful, beautiful time.
Congratulations, we're so proud of you.
Hey Ish, I want to say congratulations on your book. Wow, so amazing and so inspiring. Thank you for inspiring all of us Ultimate You ladies. And this is like my bomb underneath me to get moving and to get my program up and running. So I thank you, and massive congratulations.
I love it.
Very, very proud of you for taking that step and being so open and honest with us, sharing your journey, sharing the truth. I know for me, I really, really appreciate it. And without you and without my ultimate you girls, I don't know where I'd be right now. So thank you. Love you.
Hey Ish, how amazing and exciting is it that you're the co-author of a book? You've already helped so many people, and I'm sure by sharing your truth in this book, you're going to help even more. Congratulations, and I'm so proud of you.
Congratulations, Yahoo Ish. This is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Well done.
Hi Ish, this message comes purely from my heart. I don't even know how to say it, but this book launch, like, I know it means a lot to you, but knowing, you know, someone that's invested time in me has written a freaking book, it's just like amazing, and it just blows me away. And I mean, oh, I don't even know what to say. I'm just so proud of you. I'm so glad you're in my life, and I love you.
Hi Ash, say hi Auntie Ash.
How beautiful.
We just want to say, oh my God, just wow, you are a freaking legend. You rock, my friend. Just who would have thought a few years ago you'd have your own podcast, let alone being now a co-author in a book. Just like next level phenomenal. I mean, your story, your wisdom, your words, your knowledge is now in print for the world to see. I'm so super proud of you, as I'm sure you are yourself. So I want to say a huge thank you for sharing your knowledge and your wisdom out to the world for everyone to see and to learn from and to grow from and to change themselves. Thank you. You're so courageous and confident, and you face the fear, you're strong. Oh, man, super proud of you. So fuck yeah, baby. Congratulations. We love you.
Today's the day. It's book launch day. Hey, honestly, I think you are one of the most phenomenal human beings on the planet. The amount of inspiration and empowerment that you give to so many people and have done for many years, from your personal training clients to the people that have turned up to classes that you've taught, to your coaching, to your group seminars, to your Ultimate You crew, to the people that listen to your podcast, and now you're adding a book. Like, this is just absolutely phenomenal. I love how you keep pushing those boundaries and keep stepping forward into the light, knowing that your journey and your encouragement just absolutely transforms lives. And I'm so lucky to count you as a really good mate, as my personal trainer for many years, and now my coach. Honestly, you have transformed my life, and I'm amazed that you continue to do so. And I've seen the transformation on so many different people. So I know that this book is going to be a likewise in terms of helping people who either resonate directly with your story from one of the roles that you share, or from actually just an awareness around that this is actually something that lots of people actually deal with. And I just love the fact that it's continually going further and further away from where you physically are, just reaching anyone in the whole wide world. And buddy, it's just, wow, it's really exciting, and I'm just so proud of you. I think you're just, wow, that you're amazing. And one of the things that I think of when I think of you is I think it's Robin Banks kind of phrase that you used to say, and I just want to repeat it.
It still says it.
I just think you're embodied
Every day.
So you are brilliant, you are bright, you're a radiant being of light, you're an outstanding peak performer, you're a dynamic life transformer, and buddy, that is you. And I'm blessed to have you in my world, and I can't wait to see what you're going to do next, because I know you just keep pushing those boundaries, and it's just phenomenal. So congratulations, enjoy today,
embrace that moment, and I can't wait to get my hands on that book. So proud of you.
Way to step out of your comfort zone. Like, can you seriously believe that that was my gift on Friday morning? Like, I cried like a baby. Sam went and told everyone at work the next day. Like, she just went and said, you should have seen her. I've never seen her cry that much in like 20 years.
I've never seen her cry like that in 20 years. Like, true from the heart, deep cry. It was beautiful.
How blessed am I? Like, I have this saying, I have lots of sayings, and blessed by the best. I am blessed by the best because I decide to step out of my comfort zone on a regular basis. Like, as most of you probably have seen and witnessed my journey, even in the last 12 months. We now, you know, the book is out. We went to YouTube last month. This month, the book is out. This month, we're launching our online weight loss program. It's just never ending. Like, we're just constantly stepping out of that comfort zone. And when you're that type of person, you get to inspire and motivate other people around you. You motivate your children, you motivate your families, you motivate your communities, your work colleagues. And so I'm strongly going to encourage you to have a look at your life right now and see where you're frustrated and you want more happiness. Because when I listened to that video, I had tears of joy, literally tears of joy, knowing that I had a massive support crew around me that were going to rock out for me, that were so proud of me. That climb to Magic Island at the very end on that last day, I was wanting to go back to my comfort zone. Like, I wanted to swim back there and go back. I didn't want to be seen and tell everyone that I was launching a book and I was going to co-author in a book. And now my book and my story is going to be up there, and I still want to swim back to Magic Island. It's normal. But after watching that video, I know I'm in the right place. So my advice to you is to align yourself with the right people, invest in the right mentor, invest in the right coach, one that's going to challenge and stretch you. Like, all of those magnificent ladies have been stretched. They stretch me. I stretch them. It's like a rubber band relationship, and it's beautiful and magnificent. It puts your hair in a ponytail and it looks glamorous. That's what I'm just going to say. So today I want to end on a note of, I want you to write this quote down, and it's a quote, Lama just shared that with you, which was really powerful for me. And I say this, and I've been saying this for the last 2 or 3 years, and I want to share this with you, and it's thanks to Robin Banks, another one of my beautiful mentors. I am brilliant. I am bright. I am a radiant being of light. I'm an outstanding peak performer. I'm a dynamic life transformer. You can say it, Sam.
I am brilliant.
Yes.
I am bright.
Yes.
I'm a radiant being of light. I'm an outstanding peak performer. I'm a dynamic life transformer.
And we want you to borrow that quote. We want you to try it on like a beautiful jacket and wear it and own it like the queen that you are. Because if I can be live on YouTube with Sam, and we're delivering this podcast right now, and we can step out of our comfort zone, and we can go and take an online weight loss program to help women with eating disorders or eating addiction, or women that self-sabotage, you can do it. If I can author a book, and now I want to do my own co-author where all of my Ultimate You ladies become authors. If I can do that, and we can do this, what are you capable of doing? So no more hiding in your comfort zone. No more swimming around the same fucking circle, right? We've got to get out of the goldfish bowl. And remember, we do that by taking action every single day. Remember, we did that podcast. Go and learn about it, the FYB. And that's it from us this week, ladies. I'm going to share with you, just going to give you a little sneak bit, right, of those people that missed the book launch. I'm going to video my section and what I shared about my book. That's going to be a bonus for you guys on Wednesday. So tune in. You get a Wellness Wednesday episode from us this weekend, and I'm just going to share with you what was said about the book launch. And remember, I didn't even want to go to the book launch. And my tribe gave me the strength and the encouragement and the inspiration to show up. not so much for me. It was for me, but I felt their strength. They gave me their strength and they empowered me to be seen in all of my glory. So I'm going to share that with you. I really hope that you love this episode. To my wonderful Ultimate You tribe, I know you know this because I videoed myself still sobbing and having snot everywhere. Right? I was sobbing and I sent you the video, but from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being in my world. I am blessed by the best. And it's because of you that I step out of my comfort zone more and more every single day. So that's a wrap. Yay. Until Wednesday, everybody, go out there, sprinkle some magic on someone else. And remember, today's Magic Monday. For those people that are watching on a Monday, try and give someone else a little bit of magic, because the best gift that you can give anybody is believing in them. Until Wednesday.
Bye.